you get in a
Y'all
crash
like,
or like something
man,
horrible like that happens and you just come out fine. Like yeah, they fucked up my knee and my shoulder, but it's like I didn't break no bones, and this nigga might not walk again. So
right,
like, bro,
right.
I was just fucking crying like a fucking bitch, bro, for like 7 hours in this fucking hospital bed while they don't fucking treat me.
Wait,
Finally,
they put you in
it
the
takes
bed
like
too?
yeah, I had to sit in a hospital bed because they had to make sure that like something didn't come up or some shit.
Oh,
Cause they wouldn't give me they wouldn't like scan me. They wouldn't check me like because I didn't look fucked up. They wouldn't check me, but I could have literally been like bleeding internally or some shit the whole
oh
time.
shit, on some shit, right? Because
That's why
your
they made me
side,
stay.
because your side hit the other side. Your side hit the stop sign on the other side when we got
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
So
that's why my knees fucked up. So like I literally like I wanted to leave because I was like I just want to drive up there, and they kept telling me no, you're not allowed to leave because you could be fucked up, but you just don't feel it right now. And I'm just thinking like, okay, well nigga, if I could be fucked up, why y'all niggas not like treating me urgently then? Why am I sitting here for 7 fucking hours crying about my nigga fucking not being able to walk in? But whatever. I get the CAT scan. That takes like 5 minutes, so I don't know what the fuck took them 7 hours to fucking treat a nigga. That
and I
was just
think
a
at
car
this point
crash.
I'm already gone.
Yeah, you're fucking
And
gone, my nigga.
I'm already
So
gone.
I get a fucking bill for $1,400, and I'm thinking, what? Like, what?
$1,400
Like,
is crazy.
nigga, they
Just for
ran
a
the stop
cat.
sign. Y'all see that the police is fucking like the police was there. The police should tell y'all niggas. And so let me just skip forward a little bit. Turns out in Florida, if you get into a car crash, no matter the police could literally be right there watching. Like it could be all the evidence in the world that they were in the wrong. That like she broke the law. She ran a stop sign going like 50, 60 miles an hour.
They don't
Chris
do
was
last one.
Florida is a no fault state.
Florida
So if
is
you
a
get in a
no
car
fault
crash,
state. And that's
if you get
fucking
in a car crash in
stupid.
Florida, bro, it's nobody's fault. Nobody has to pay. Nobody gets like basically you can't sue somebody for like fucking running a stop sign and killing your friend or some shit, right? You literally can't sue because it's a no fault state. Because oh, I don't know, Chris should have been looking for somebody going 50 speeding, running stop sign. I guess.
When-
So so I get a bill for $1,400. I'm like, I'm not paying it. Like I'm not paying $1,400 for this bitch fucking like
One of them stops.
taking Chris's legs away. Like it's not happening. Fuck you niggas.
And mind you guys, uh, throughout all this, that bitch did not get her license taken away, nor
Bro,
did she get a ticket or anything like that. The bitch
nothing like
just
that.
went to the dealership the next day and just got another car.
The bitch did not go to
Like,
jail.
she didn't
She
go
did
to
not
jail
go to
either, bro.
jail.
Didn't get locked up, but you ran a stop sign
Like,
going over the speed limit. Mind you, over the
like
speed
double the
limit,
speed limit, bro. The speed limit, running a stop sign, damn near killing a nigga, bro. Like insane.
And you're not getting penalized. That just
Yeah.
blows the fuck out of me.
This country's
But
dog shit.
continue.
This state is dog shit. So, oh my god. So yeah. So you know, I'm sorry, my fucking. I know this story's long as fuck, y'all, but like we gotta vet this shit, bro, because this shit is
Because
like
it's
literally like life changing. Like actually, like this shit is crazy. So yeah. So what we're thinking, okay, we're already getting bills for this shit, right? We're already getting bills for Chris and shit. My shit, you know, at the end of the day, it's a lot of money for the average fucking paycheck to paycheck nigga. $1,400 is a lot of money, but you know, it's not like life changing hoes, right?
my
Just
shit
bro, just the fucking flight
alone.
to the next city over, bro.
Which was only,
$32,000
like,
for
what?
Chris. Do you niggas
10
understand what
minutes,
$32,000 is, bro? Bro, I make that in a
That-
year, bitch. Like, not even after taxes. I make like nigga, like I don't know, like $25,000, bitch. Like that's what the average like regular niggas is not, bro. 32. Come on,
Like, bro, nigga, I'm not making that working at Walmart.
mind
Dude.
you. So how long did you have to wait in the hospital before you got surgery? Because you have to wait like
I had
two,
to
3 days.
wait. I had to wait 4 days before
4 days.
before surgery.
So every day that he's in the hospital, that's tens of thousands, literally tens of thousands of dollars.
And
I'm
mind you guys, like, so we're just gonna skip past a little bit of that, but like, yeah, like he was saying, that's just money. Me sitting in the hospital, they
Bro,
waiting 4
literally
days.
tens of
They know
thousands
that I
every
need
day.
surgery at this point because
And I'm thinking,
I got shipped there for that. I got
whole
flown there.
time I'm thinking, bro, is this like, bro, 4 days? You tell me you have to wait 4 days? Like, what if it's too late after 4 days? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But yeah, continue. Niggas in horrible
But
fucking pain,
like,
by the way. Like
but
literally
like,
horrible pain.
I'm just gonna rewind back a little bit for like when I woke up. So the
Yeah,
lady that was my lady that was treating me. She was like, how was your plane ride? I said, huh?
what?
I looked at her like, what? I was like, what plane ride? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, why am I even in the hospital? First of all. So she was like, you got in a car accident, you don't remember? And then right when she said that, like a little flashback happened, and I was like, oh shit! I was just like, is Miguel okay? Because like I remember that he was in the car with me, and I remember seeing him before I had blacked out again. So I was like, is Miguel okay? And then she was like, yeah, he's fine, but you're not in Port Charlotte anymore. I was like, huh? She's like, yeah, we're in Fort Myers. I was like, why? She's like,
Why,
because
nigga?
she's like, because the surgery that you need, the one in Port Charlotte, they couldn't do that for you because I needed to go to a trauma center because that was literally traumatizing. And so,
Cause you had like shattered bones and
yeah,
shit,
I
bro.
had my bones was shattered. They had to open me up in two different spots to put my shit back together. But she asked me if I'm alright, blah blah blah. And I called him, and then he was like, "Bro, are you gonna be able to walk again?" And at this point, she's still in the room because she's making sure that I'm alright. She's
Yeah,
checking
that's the only thing I'm
my
worried
blood
about,
and
nigga.
stuff. He's like, "Bro, are you gonna be able to walk again?" And right before she was leaving, because she had finished, I was like, "Hold on." I was like, "Am I gonna be able to walk again?" She was like, "You have to get surgery, but we'll be able to tell you after that." I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. After the surgery, they'll be able to
after
tell if you can walk.
surgery, I was like, okay, like all right. So, mind you, first surgery ever. I never had surgery in my life. Broken bones is
Now, bro.
not
Now
something that
imagine
I
staying
was
there for 4 days,
having.
bro.
So 4 days,
Imagine staying there for four
I'm
days
just
in
in
pain,
bed.
bro.
Not
And you don't know
actually,
if you can
I'm
walk
not even
again,
in
bro.
pain. I'm not even in pain. Like I'm just sitting. I'm just actually just casually laying in bed watching
Well, you
TV.
too drugged up, I guess. Yeah.
So like I didn't even know like really what was like nothing on my body was hurting. The only thing I knew is that one of my legs was harder to move than my other leg. I didn't understand why. I never lift up the covers to look. I didn't do none of that shit
You're
because
too scared to look.
I was just too scared. Like I was
Yeah.
just like, bro, I was like, cause like my leg, like you know, like when you gotta move your leg while you're in bed, or your shit gonna start going dead. So I'm like, I'm moving my legs. One of my other legs is harder to move, so I gotta actually use my hand to adjust the
Come
shit
on. Yeah.
to adjust it how I want. And I'm just like, that's weird. So I never looked, but the lady said I had that surgery, which is also another reason why I never looked because I didn't know. I didn't want to see if I had bones out of my body sticking out.
Yeah, nigga. You don't
Or
want to see
some
that shit. I
shit.
would have checked you in
I
the
or some shit. So I was just like, all right. But like, know that my leg was broken or that my pelvis was not my leg, but my pelvis was smashed. Like
Yeah, the
it was
pelvis was
literally.
crushed. You can't move your leg because like the pelvis was fucked up.
Yeah, I had to move my leg with my hand, like I just said. But so 4 days go by, they take me to the surgery room. My mom, my dad is there, and then
Every day we was coming up to see Chris too. Like,
yeah, mind you, it was not even just him. My boyfriend was there too. He called my boyfriend when we got into the car accident,
oh yeah, because like Chris's house was
and my
like 5
boyfriend
minutes away from
was
mine.
crying, bro. He was just
I
as big
think
as
Devin might have been the first. Well, no, I called Brandon first because they were right down the street. I called my brother first,
and
and
then
then
you
I
called
called
them.
Devin right after. Yeah, because
But yeah,
I had his number, but at that point I didn't have your family's number, only
they was coming
Devin.
up to see me, but Devin was working a lot of the time, so he wasn't
Yeah, he
able to
wasn't
come
able
and
to.
see me as much as he really wanted to. So
And so when I
know,
called, like, okay, I called them. I called my brother and my sister pull up. 30 seconds later, I call Devin and I tell him, bro, we just got fucking T-boned. I think Chris is dead, bro. Nigga is crying, nigga. I'm like, so he stay on the phone with me and shit, and I tell him I have to wait for the ambulance to get there to see what hospital he's going to.
every day, they come in to visit me, bringing me food and stuff, or like little snacks that I wanted. And so like, I get the surgery, everything is everything goes good. Literally the whole day, like the day that they told me that I had to go get surgery, I was literally crying because like I was scared because I didn't know if they was gonna fuck up and everything was gonna be alright, if I was still gonna be able to walk after the surgery because
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna be able to tote until after the surgery. So like I was still just scared, crying. My first surgery ever, never got into a car crash, still crying over the car crash because like at this point now I'm like it's at the point where I didn't like really sleep the whole 4 days because like I couldn't like I just
too
couldn't
much
like
stress.
I every time I tried to go to sleep just I would just get a flashback of like what the fuck like what happened that it was
Niggas,
just
niggas got PTSD, bro.
I even still some days I still have it, but it's starting to wear off now. Like this was literally 2 years ago. Like like I said in the beginning of this video, I haven't posted in like 2 years because like I just like recently settled down, got fixed up together, and got
Yeah,
all settled
and
down and shit.
with me, bro, it's a little bit better now.
But
It's not as bad anymore, but like, bro, like it kind of stopped like half a year ago. But for like a good year and a half, bro, like I like if I was on the like, if I was driving myself, I was fine because I felt like I was in control. But like if I was in the passenger seat of a car, bro, like I would just have like horrible anxiety because I'm just like
yeah,
I'm just waiting for like the person that I'm with to like get hit. And like
bro, and
the
like
last time I
so
would have like really bad nightmares about like Chris being dead, and I have to call this nigga to make sure he's like alive and
yeah,
shit, bro.
bro,
Like,
he had called me like a few times, like while I was in the hospital. He's like, "Bro, you alright? You alright?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm
and the
still
last
alright."
time this shit happened, like I hopefully it
And
doesn't
this
happen again,
is
but
like,
the last time like I had a nightmare like this was like 6 months ago, like
yeah,
where I
bro,
just like I wake up like sweat like in a cold sweat, like thinking like this nigga's dead.
like, cause that shit still fresh. Like, it's still scary, cause like it still be my first class. So like, for my sister and her boyfriend, luckily when they had came and see me one day, they brought me their Switch, so I was able to actually have something to do. So that kept me entertained while I was there.
I don't remember how long it took. Like our managers at Walmart, like no cap, were like all the managers at that Walmart
Our
overnight
dicks.
were like racist, like dead ass, like country ass
Yeah,
racist
like
niggas.
bro, like literally
So, but at like, bro, for like almost a year, like
come this
I
way.
like couldn't like move and shit as fast because like I was just really fucked up. So I would go to work and shit, and they're like, "You gotta speed up." And niggas ended up
And
firing me.
bro, they
I could
always
have sued
was
them, by the
just
way.
on
I
me
literally
and
could have sued them
Miguel's
niggas because they
ass
fired me. They fired me for not working as
because
fast, even though I literally was in
because
a
you
fucking
couldn't
car
work
crash.
fast. Like,
I should have
how do
sued
you
them
want
niggas.
me to work fast when I literally just got out of an accident? Like,
So how
make that
much?
make sense.
To make a long story short, kind of. Chris Chris's dad tries to sue the bitch, right? But again, Florida's a no-fault state. Can't sue the bitch. So basically, we're like, okay, so Chris just has $500,000 in debt for the rest of his life. Like he's in debt for life. Like niggas,
So
if
like
you have $500,000 in
my
debt, you're fucked.
my surgery went well. My at this point Miguel got fired. I got out of the hospital. I started to go back to work, but they they were a little bit you know easier on me than they was with Miguel because they know what happened to me. Like my pelvis is like gone. I
Yeah,
literally was going to work with the crutch with the crutch with me, but like
yeah,
because nigga, like you gotta work, bro. Like shit ain't easy
especially
out here. Last few months of that year I spent my boyfriend, he helped me gain my walking ability. I had to go to physical therapy every day. Him helping me whenever he got off of work, whenever he had time to, and shit like that. And just everybody and all contributing and helping me was like a really big part in everything. Which is also why I'm grateful for everybody that was there because everybody in my family helped me, dog. Like I love and I appreciate everybody that was there for me and helped me. Cause I wouldn't be walking today if it wasn't for them, to be honest.
where the lawyer
The
did
lawyer
a discovery
figured
when he was
out,
trying to sue. Yeah,
yeah, that the bitch was working for DoorDash.
She was doing a DoorDash
She
delivery
was
when
doing
she
a
was fucking
DoorDash
speeding and
delivery
hit
when she
Chris.
was going fucking 50 and hit me, bro. Like, why you working for DoorDash and you going that fucking fast? Like, what are you
So
like? What?
basically y'all,
So long
the
story
only
short,
the only reason Chris is not like in debt for life right now is
so
because they were able to sue DoorDash.
like, like if
America
she
moment.
wasn't working for anybody, if this bitch was just casually just speeding because she wanted to,
You'd be fucked
I would be fucked right now.
for
I
life,
would
bro.
literally
Fucked for
be
life.
fucked for life because
And
this bitch.
because America is a dog shit country and niggas don't have free healthcare, and somehow a nigga gets fucking in a car crash, not even his fault, can't walk for 6 months, and then he's in debt for life. Yeah. So
Even like I said before, like even like some days I still get the flashback of the car crash because like even though it was still 2 years ago, that was the most tragic and most like that's the most craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like
yeah,
and I forgot another important part of this is the story. Like while I was in the hospital, the lady when while I was there, the lady she was like, okay, it was like on the what was it? It was the second day. It was the second day I was there. She was like, okay, so we gotta put a tube in your chest
And then this is where
because
they
you
put
know
the tube in
the
it.
pressure from like the crash and the airbag hitting or whatever. And so she said that she had to put a tube in my chest. I was like, all right. After she put it in my chest, she had left. She had came back, I guess, and then she was like, if we didn't put that tube in your chest when I came in here, like when I did, bro, like she was like, if we didn't put that tube in your chest when I did, you could have died. And I was
yeah,
just,
bitch. Why didn't you do it
I
sooner,
was just
bitch?
like, I was just like, just shocked. I was like, oh, hold on, what? Like that shit was that when she told me that, like that actually scared me. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be streaming soon. I'm also gonna be changing my name to Chucky Brat. It's no longer gonna be Scrotty anymore. Um, so with that being said, I love y'all. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.
Johnny.